Alright guys, so here we are back again with another video, and as you can see I have my brows already done, filled in. I'm going to show you guys what I use to fill them in. I've been absolutely obsessed with it. I use it pretty much every single day since I got it. This is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Absolutely amazing, you guys. This is the 4.5, and I've also been using the Benefit Give Me Brow. I got this in like a little trio set from Nordstrom. I will leave it linked down below for you guys, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it at Ulta, so you can probably get it at Ulta as well. So yeah, I am super excited because I picked up a lot of new products, and I'm super excited to test them out and finally try it out because I've had them for like a week or two, and I've just been filming other videos, and now, you know, I'm like, you know what, I want to try out these products, and that's what I'm doing today. So first things first, I am going to spray my face because it feels a little dry. I'm going to spray it with the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I really love that spray, you guys. It is so good, especially for me right now because my skin has been feeling a little bit dry, and you always want to make sure that your skin is prepped before applying foundation, because whatever foundation that you may be using, especially a matte foundation, you don't want it to be clinging on to those dry patches. So for the first product, I'm gonna go in with this right here. This is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer. It's lightweight, buildable coverage to conceal dark circles and imperfections. I picked up two. This one is C5 and this one is C7. The reason why I'm mentioning these first is because I wanna make sure that I add a nice eyeshadow base before I go in with shadow. So I think I'm gonna go in with C7. This one right here. This kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Age Rewind. I actually have to pick up a couple of those because I ran out and one of them was old. So basically this one is you just winding up the product, and I actually see it winding up. Okay. There it goes. I see it filling up in the sponge, so there you go. So it's right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I wind it up a little bit, and that's the product that comes out. So I'm basically just going to add this on the lids and blend it out. I guess I can use the applicator itself because it is a sponge applicator. So I can probably just easily blend it out just like this. Actually, it looks pretty good. Feels nice. Feels creamy. To evenly blend that out, I'm gonna grab this Sephora brush. This is the Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush, the number 57. So all I'm gonna do is just blend it out. Moving on to eyeshadow, I did pick up a new little palette. This one is from NYX. This is the Ultimate Edit, and this one is called Phoenix. So these are the shades that come in this little palette. It's so pretty. Look at that. These shades are so pretty. I feel like this is like perfect for spring. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab a brush, and I think I'm gonna grab this one right here. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill. So this is the JH32 brush, and I'm gonna start off with this little corally peachy shade here from the palette. I'm gonna grab that, and it looks pretty pigmented. So I'm gonna tap off any extra eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply this into the crease as our transition shade. So it is a nice soft corally peachy shade. It's gonna help, you know, when we add all of the other shadows, help blend everything out nicely. So this is a nice transition shade. I feel like this is the only transition shade that you really have in here, unless you go in with like a bronzer or something, you know. But I mean, it's nice. All right, so obviously looking at this palette, this is going to be somewhat of a bold look. I'm gonna grab this coral shade right here, and I'm grabbing the JH40 brush, and I'm just going to apply this into the crease. I'm gonna go right back in with that JH32 brush, the first brush that we started off with. I grabbed a little bit more of that soft peachy shade, and I'm just blending that out. So far, so good, you guys. It blends out really nicely, and there's no fallout, which is cool as well. Now I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to add a little bit of this plummy shade here. I'm gonna try to use all of the shades in this palette. So I'm gonna go in with this plummy shade here, and I'm grabbing a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to apply that on the outer V, just like that, and also bring it into the crease, just like the outer V, like I said. We don't want to bring it in too much, but this is actually a really pretty purple. It's really, really pretty. I am gonna go back in with the JH40 brush, and I'm gonna go in with this shade again, and I'm just going to reapply it right over the purple, bringing back that shade again because it's just so pretty, and it makes it look a little bit more vibrant instead of dark. Looks really pretty, and this applies so nicely, and it blends out super nicely. Really, really nice. I'm gonna go in with this orangey shade right here. It's like a sparkly orangey shade, like a tangerine-ish kind of shade. And I'm grabbing a flat brush. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to apply that in the center of the eye. Just like that. And no, I did not go in with like any type of spray. The brush is dry, and it's really, really nicely pigmented. Look at that. That's really pretty. Now I'm going to grab the same brush, but I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to grab this yellow goldy shade here. It's really pretty as well. I'm going to grab that and apply that right here on the inner part of the eye, just like that, and see what happens. That's pretty. Now I'm going to go back in with that JH32 brush. It's the first brush we started off with, and I'm just going to blend everything out so it doesn't look crazy. Soften it out. I'm definitely gonna go back in with this shade in a little bit, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave the eyes just like that, and I'm going to apply lashes off camera. I did purchase a brand new set of lashes. These are the Remy lashes, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I thought they were really pretty. They're keratin infused, and they have tapered tips, so they're nice and wispy as well. And these are the number 778. So I purchased these at Ulta as well. I've also seen these at CVS. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply these, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you can see, I finished applying the lashes. I really do like them. They're really nice and full, wispy, and they were really easy to apply. So now moving on to the face, I'm going to go in with a brand new primer. I've been in search of this primer, you guys, and I'm sure you guys probably know what I'm talking about. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So this one has been out of stock, and I ended up going like to a couple of Ultas. I called before I went there, and I checked like the availability online and to see if they had it in store. When I went there were none on the shelf, but luckily this nice girl was like, I know what you're looking for. I'm gonna check in the back and see if we have it. And she already knew because I was looking at all the e.l.f. stuff. So she was like, you're looking for the primer, right? I was like, yes. She was like, you know what? I'm gonna check in the back because I think we got them back in stock. So I was like, okay, awesome. She comes back out. She's like, I got it, girl. So I was like, all right, thank you. So I purchased it and I'm super excited. It's kind of hard to get it out of the package. Okay. So I know I've heard a lot of good things about this. Really excited to try it out. So it looks like this. It kind of looks like a balm. And that's exactly what it feels like. So I'm pretty much just grabbing whatever I can on my fingers. I don't know how much to go in with, so I think that is a lot already, but we're just gonna go in with it and go all over the face. So it feels nice. It doesn't feel dry. It feels kind of like thick and creamy. Not super creamy, but like, it feels good. It doesn't feel terrible. So I'm excited to try this out. I'm gonna grab a little bit more from my forehead because I always seem to like neglect my little forehead here. So, all right, so I think that's all I'm gonna use. Hopefully that was good enough for the face. All right, so moving on to foundation, I'm super excited. This is the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation and Hydrating Serum. This is actually perfect for me right now to test out because my skin is, again, feeling a little bit dry. So this has a hydrating serum, which, you know, that's a good thing, and it's a satin finish. So super excited to try it out because I don't know if you guys, you know, seen all my other videos, but I did mention this other foundation a couple times and it's pretty much like the same thing, but this one's satin and this one is a liquid mousse. So I do like this one. This is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. It's an airbrush finish and I actually picked it up in the same shade. It is a little different. This one's the matte beigey cap, and this one's more of like a rose gold pearly kind of pump. So I'm going to try this out. I'm really, really excited. So this one right here, I also picked up in the shade 75 and I actually just winged it. I completely forgot what shade I picked up the other one in, but when I got home, I realized that, you know, I was right on. So I'm happy. Hopefully it is exactly the same shade and everything. I mean, it kind of looks the same, so hopefully it works out for me. So for the foundation, since it has a pump, and you know what, I love it. I love the fact that this foundation has a pump. Any foundation that has a pump, I am a fan of because it's so much easier to apply it on a brush or a sponge, whatever it is that you're using for your face. Even if you're using your hands, you can just easily 1, 2, 3 squirt. That's it. Apply it all over your face. So hopefully you can easily control this. You have to, I forgot, this one you have to like, yeah, kind of like, it locks it. You have to lock it, you twist it, and it locks. So I'm gonna unlock it. I'm grabbing this brush right here. This is the Sigma Ankled Kabuki F84. Hopefully you can control the foundation. Hold on, did I do this right? Did I pick up a bad one? Okay, now here we go. So here we go, 1, 2. I'm gonna start off with 2 pumps. And so far, it looks good. I mean, I think the shade is a little bit darker, but I mean, I think I can work with it. Not too much darker for me than the other foundation that I have, but it's not bad. It does have a nice satin finish, as you can see. It feels lightweight. I also applied 2 pumps for the other side. From what I see, it's covering up really nicely. I don't have like a lot of acne or anything like that. Alright, so this is what the foundation is looking like after, you know, applying it on the whole face. It is a satin finish, that's for sure. It doesn't feel dry or anything. It applied really, really nicely. Right now I feel like it's about a medium coverage. I'm gonna try and see if I can build it up a little bit because I can see a little bit of my dark spots right here that I would probably be able to cover up with some concealer, or, you know, if I want to add more foundation, which is what I'm gonna do right now, just to see how it builds up. I don't really have like issues like that. Thank God. So, I mean, it definitely covered that up after applying another layer, which is nice. So it's definitely buildable. It doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't feel cakey, which is a good thing. Feels very comfortable on the skin. Yeah, so far so good. I like it. We're just gonna wait a little bit and see if it stays the same. If, you know, when it dries, does it oxidize or does it stay the same shade? We shall see. So I'm gonna go in with concealer. Use this for the eyeshadow base. This is the Fast Base Concealer from Makeup Revolution. This is in the shade C7. I'm gonna go in with that one because I thought that one looked pretty good for me. It's a little bit peachy, so it's going to cancel out whatever darkness I have, and it's super brightening right now. I usually don't go in with something bright like this, and I don't know if this is a lot right now for me to be applying because I don't know how good this blends out. So I'm gonna grab this brush right here. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm just gonna start blending out this concealer. I'm going to go back in with the foundation brush and just blend everything out nicely. Just go over that. Alright, so for the concealer, I mean, I don't know, I feel like it's not full coverage. And for the amount that I applied, I thought it was going to be a little too much. It's definitely creasing on the under eye, but then again, I always crease. I'm going to add a little bit more and see what happens because it does say it's buildable, right? Yeah, it's buildable coverage. I just don't want it to cake up under the eye, but we shall see how that works out. It was really inexpensive. It was like, I believe, $5, and I think it was on sale when I purchased it. So I don't know exactly how much it is usually, but I know that I got it on sale, and I'm looking around for my brush. Where did I just put that brush? It's right in front of me, of course. All right, so I'm just gonna go right back underneath the eye and blend it out, and hopefully it gives me a little bit more coverage. The coverage was okay, but I could still see a little bit of my dark circle. So I'm just going to blend it out. Alright, so adding a little bit of that extra concealer helped a little bit. I just hope it doesn't cake up underneath the eye. Now moving on to contour. I don't have anything new, but I am going to use my LA Girl concealer in the shade Cool Tan. I'm going to grab my Real Techniques brush. This is the contour brush. This is my favorite brush. It never does me wrong. It always works and blends everything beautifully. Alright, so moving on to setting powder, I'm going to go in with this one from Kat Von D. This is like a little mini thing that I got from, I believe, Ulta. This is the Lock It setting powder in translucent. Alright, so now that I'm done setting the under eye, I do see on this side right here that the powder did cling onto this area right here. I don't know if it's the concealer or if it's the powder. I'm gonna have to test them out separately, but the the powder is looking a little bit balled up over here, like clumping up a little bit. So I don't really like that. But we are going to continue on. So for bronzer, I picked up this right here. So excited because I've heard so many good things about this as well. This is the Maybelline City Bronzer, and I picked up mine in the shade 200. So I'm just grabbing this brush right here that I got from TJ Maxx. It's part of a Kenzie set, and I'm just going to grab the bronzer and just go right over those cream contoured areas. This is a pretty shade. I was debating whether or not I wanted this shade or pick up 300, but I'm glad I went with this one. Ooh, it feels like butter, actually, now that I'm like applying it more all over. It definitely feels like butter. I don't know. It doesn't say like it's a butter bronzer or anything, but it definitely feels like soft and buttery. I'm also going to apply a little bit on the nose. All right, so now going back into the eyeshadow palette, I'm grabbing this Sigma E30 brush, and I'm gonna grab this shade here and apply that on the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna grab the purpley shade here, and I'm grabbing my M507 brush, and I'm just going to blend that lower lash line out. Ooh, that looks so pretty. I'm gonna grab my Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush, and I'm gonna grab this shade here again, and I'm just going to apply it more on the inner corner just to make that pop. I'm also gonna grab some of that and apply it on the brow bone. I'm gonna try to grab a little bit of this, I don't even know what this is. It's like a brown, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a brown shade. So this is a cool brown, and I'm grabbing it on an angle brush like this. And I'm just going to apply that as kind of like a wing. So it's just extending the look of the eye, just like that. I'm gonna go in with some mascara on the lower lashes. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. And for eyeliner, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline, no, this is Rimmel London Ripe Plum eye definer. Now for lips, I'm gonna go in with this Jordana lip liner in Rock and Rose. And for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with my MAC in the shade Honey Love. And I'm going to go in with some NYX Butter Gloss and just apply that right on top. You guys, I forgot the most important part, highlighter. So this one is from Wet n Wild. This is the Holy Gold Head highlighter from Wet n Wild. And I'm just gonna grab a Morphe M510 brush and apply that. All right, so now that I'm completely done, I'm gonna go in with some setting spray. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. All right, guys, so this is the final look right here. What do you guys think? I have to say that I really, really liked the eyeshadow palette. This was the Ultimate Edit from NYX, and this palette is called Phoenix. I really like how these shadows blend. There was absolutely no fallout. They are very, 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 very pigmented, you guys. I mean, like super pigmented. The shades are gorgeous, and I definitely feel like I can get a good use out of this palette, to be honest with you. I really love how everything just looks together. I used every single shade in the palette, and I feel like it just all looks really nicely together. The lashes I really do like. They're really comfortable. They don't feel heavy. They were easy to apply. I'm definitely gonna pick up a couple of more. I know they have like a couple of other ones in store, so I'm definitely gonna pick some of those up as well. So for bronzer, oh my god, you guys, absolutely love, love, love. I am going to pick up another one of these just in case because it is so good. Maybelline did it again. This is the City Bronzer in the shade 200. It applied super nicely, evenly, not choppy or anything. It felt buttery to me. I don't know if it felt buttery to anybody else, but it felt super smooth when applying, and absolutely love it, love it, love it. Definitely pick this up. So now for concealer. So this concealer from Makeup Revolution, I don't hate it and I don't love it. I just feel like I have to keep trying it out to see how it works out. It doesn't look bad on the under eye. Once I set it, I don't know if it was the powder from Kat Von D that, you know, created those little balls underneath. It kind of like caked up a little bit on this side. That's what I want to say. It kind of caked up right here. Like I feel like the powder kind of, I don't know, stuck to some areas on the under eye, so like some patches. I don't know. Whatever it was, I didn't like it, but once I added some of the setting spray, it kind of melted everything together, and I don't really see that so much, so or at all. So I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna test them out again. Well, definitely test this out again, but it's super, super creamy, and I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna try it again, but I mean, it's $5 from what I remember, so I don't know if that's the original price or if that's the price that I got it for because it was on sale. So I will leave everything linked down below for you guys in case you guys are interested. Now for foundation. I have to say that so far the foundation, this is the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. It has a hydrating serum. It feels super lightweight. It doesn't feel sticky or anything on the face. It is a satin finish. It feels very lightweight, very comfortable, easy to blend. I did feel like I had to go in a little bit extra just to get a fuller coverage, but it didn't like cake up or anything, which is nice. It definitely, you know, it was easy to apply another layer, and I think I could have went in with another layer if I really wanted to, but I didn't have to. So it's definitely buildable. That's what I'm trying to get at. And it feels really nice and it looks really good. It's really, really pretty. I really do like it. The shade is pretty good for me. So I'm definitely going to be using the foundation over and over because I absolutely love it. I have no complaints. I really do like it a lot. It's affordable and it has a pump. So now moving on to the setting spray. You guys, this setting spray, I don't know. I feel like this one reminds me a little bit of the Rimmel one. Let me see. It's a little strong. It does burn my eyes a little bit. I feel like a little burning when I spray it. I feel like maybe it's too much alcohol in here, maybe. It's all right. So this one's Seal the Deal, but I don't know. It doesn't really say much on it, so I can't really tell you what the ingredients are, which kind of sucks. I would like to know the ingredients, but I can look it up. So yeah, this is the final look right here, you guys. Oh, hello. Did I talk about the primer? No, I didn't. All right, so the e.l.f. primer feels really good. I have no issues. It definitely worked really well with this foundation. I'm definitely gonna try it out again. I do see some of my pores here, but I think, you know what, next time I'm going to press it in, because what I did was I rubbed it in and I didn't really push in the product. So usually what I do with that stuff is I like to push in the product, and I should have did that, but I don't know why I didn't do it, but next time I will. But so far, I mean, it looks really good. This side looks good. It works really well with the Maybelline Satin Liquid Foundation, and yeah, so I'm going to keep trying this and I will let you guys know. But so far, I really do like the foundation. I like the spray, the primer, and love, 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 love this bronzer. Picking up a backup on that. And love the eyeshadow palette. Absolutely love that stuff. So yeah, I will leave everything listed down below for you guys, and I will try to have links for you guys as well. And yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look right here, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.